So good Monday morning to you. Hope your weekend was awesome. Want to give a big welcome to all the new followers, especially on TikTok. Great to have you here on the Weather Spot. Please share page. I really appreciate that on all the platforms. Great having you guys here, and thanks for everybody who's done that. So take a look at today's forecast up early on your Monday morning. Could not do it without Premier Contractor Services. Keep these guys in mind, please. I appreciate that. They pay it forward for our area by bringing you local weather. So check them out for all your construction needs. You couldn't be talking to better guys, promise you that. So here is what we're going to be dealing with as we move through today and tomorrow. Taking a look at the weather pattern change that's getting ready to happen. It's already starting to happen if you're out in western and primarily central Kansas this morning. So I've got your screen split into two different sides there. That's why it looks wonky. That is deliberate. So here's what I'm going to show you today. Keep an eye on the left side of your screen mainly. As we go through the morning, we're going to be dealing with a body of showers and thunderstorms there. You guys can see picking up around Wichita, headed off towards Topeka, stretching up to Maryville as well. So as we go through the day, keep an eye on that over there. Over on the right side of your screen, I've got Cape values predictions put up. And that's just one measure of instability. It's just one thing. It's not all of it, but it does help me look for areas that we might see some strong thunderstorms this afternoon. So just because there's elevated Cape does not mean that there will be a storm there. But if a storm does form in that area, then we look for them to possibly be strong to severe depending on the values that we see. So you can see that as we move later through the day, I'm up to about noon, 1 p.m., that I do see some showers and thunderstorms there just south of Emporia, and I do have some elevated Cape values. They're not ridiculously high. So strong storms possible. These could be strong gusty winds and possibly some small to medium-sized hail right there, and this is going to be, midday. So, yep, still seeing noon, about 1 p.m. So, as we move through the day, you guys can see on the left side of the screen that showers kind of dissipate. I do expect to see some little pockets, though, of embedded thunderstorms. You guys can see how it is. So, it's going to be very hit and miss, but a few areas will encounter heavy downpours and possibly some strong wind gusts. But as I move later through the afternoon, we're up to about 4 p.m. now. You can just start to see, look at more at the right side of your screen. You can actually see the front start to move through, right, where the Cape values are high there along the front. So, again, not super, super high, but as the front moves through, not seeing a lot of predicted shower and thunderstorm activity in that vicinity for the afternoon. But what I am going to be paying attention to later in the afternoon, I'm going to go ahead and circle this area right here in central Missouri where we do see some clustered thunderstorms possibly popping up. So Cape values are not crazy high there, but that's going to be the warm area today. It's going to be the warm sector of this entire forecast because the front has moved in. It's moving through right now as we look at this afternoon. So behind that, obviously cooler air. Out in front of that, it has not reached central Missouri yet, and it has heated up today. I'm going to show you those temperatures in just a second. So if storms do form there this afternoon, which data saying this morning, maybe a few, these could be your stronger storms of the day with possibly a few severe thunderstorm warnings in there as well. So that is what I see for the day. Let's go ahead and change this around just a little bit. And I'll pull up current radar conditions, make this a little bit easier to see. There we go. So here's what we're dealing with right now. Usually we do this the other way around, but we'll go ahead and look at this morning. This is what we're seeing right now out here to the west of Wichita, just as predicted. Shows us our forecast is right on track this morning. I'm seeing thunderstorms down there around Pratt, headed up towards Hutchinson, McPherson, Lindsborg. So you guys can see that either side of this line of thunderstorms moving through, absolutely nothing is happening. So going to be very hit and miss today, but that will be the arc of our showers and thunderstorms you guys can see there, headed here from central Kansas up to northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri. That will be the way of things today. Let me show you these temperatures, though. Look what the front does for temperatures in Kansas. I've double-checked this data. Yes, this is correct. So high temperatures today, only 50s for almost half of Kansas there as that front bisects the state there for high temperatures today. So you can see what I'm talking about over here in Missouri. Do expect that afternoon heating to be significant there in middle Missouri and west central Missouri for sure. 85 to 87 for your high temperatures today. So we will watch out for any thunderstorms to form in that area this afternoon, probably being the beneficiary of that heating and may be a bit punchy. So here is what happens with temperatures. So this is a momentary distraction for those that like the warm weather and have appreciated the summer-like conditions continuing. We'll get back to that in a little bit. More of that on the way. So gonna feel like 69 for a high temperature tomorrow. These are Harrisonville, Missouri numbers. Yours will be a few degrees different, and just doesn't stick around though. Ridging overtakes the area, and so by the end of the week, we're back up into the 80s with another pretty awesome weekend ahead. So that is what I see on your Monday morning. Hope you have an awesome day. Make the best out of it that you can. I will keep an eye on things here, and I will catch you back later. See ya.